The X-Files may be over, but strange mysteries are still being uncovered that have left experts scratching their heads. From unsettling disappearances to unexplained paranormal activity, here are some scary mysteries that will keep you up at night. First, we have to look at the man from Taured. In 1954, a man arrived at Tokyo's Haneda airport. It was an ordinary day, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. He was well-dressed, calm and confident, and didn't seem to have a worry in the world. But when customs officials asked the man where he was from, things took a very strange turn. The man confidently replied, "Taured." But when officials checked, they discovered there was no such country. To make matters even stranger, the man presented a passport, one that was stamped and clearly official, but from a country that didn't exist. What's more, his passport showed travel history, including visits to France, Spain, and Japan, which all checked out. But his origins remained a mystery. In fact, no one knew where he had come from, or even where he might be headed. Confused, officials detained the man. They placed him in a hotel room under guard while they investigated. But this is where things get really weird. After placing the man in a room on the top floor, authorities left him alone overnight. But when they returned the next morning, he was gone. The room was empty. The only way in or out was the window, but it was sealed shut. Nobody saw him leave the room, and nobody heard him escape. What's more, his documents were also gone. The man from Taured had vanished without a trace. This case baffled investigators. They checked missing persons reports and even contacted Interpol, but to no avail. The man's identity and whereabouts remained a mystery. Some say the man was a spy. But why would a spy travel with a false passport? And why would a spy vanish after being detained by authorities? Others believe he was a time traveler. But how could someone travel through time, and why would he have needed to do so? The truth is, nobody knows. But what makes this case even stranger is that similar cases have happened throughout history. In fact, there are several unsolved cases of people arriving at airports or border crossings with official-looking documents from countries that do UN to exist. One of the most famous cases happened in 1963, when a man identified only as John entered New York's JFK Airport. He presented a British passport to US officials, but it was stamped with an unknown country called Great Britain. Officials searched for answers, but couldn't find anything. They checked with the British and Canadian authorities, but nobody had any information about the man or the country on his passport. And just like the man from Taured, John disappeared into thin air. No one ever saw him again. These cases have left experts scratching their heads and searching for answers. Is there a secret country whose existence we're not aware of? Are these people from parallel universes or alternate dimensions? Or is there another explanation entirely? One thing is for sure, these mysteries will keep us guessing until we get some answers. The truth is, our world is full of unexplainable phenomena that defy logic and reason. From strange occurrences to unexplained events, there are things happening all around us that we simply can't understand. Sometimes these mysteries are right in front of us, and we just don't see them. Other times they're hidden away in the darkest corners of the internet. But one thing is for sure, if we're not careful, these mysteries can easily creep into our lives and change everything. It's important that we stay vigilant and not let these mysteries take over our lives. We need to be aware of the signs and symptoms and take action before it's too late. With the right knowledge and preparation, we can avoid the pitfalls that lie ahead and ensure that we stay safe. So don't be afraid to learn more about these mysteries and take the necessary precautions. Our future is in our hands. Now it's time to make a decision. Are you going to let these mysteries continue to haunt you? Or are you going to take control of your life and seek out the truth? The choice is yours. So don't wait. Take action today, and don't let these mysteries define your future. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more we know, the better equipped we are to face whatever challenges lie ahead. So don't be afraid to explore the unknown and seek out the truth. The world is full of wonders, and it's up to us to discover them. So go out there and explore. Who knows what mysteries you might uncover?